Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, I'm Sonia and I would love it if you could subscribe. And if you're already an existing subscriber, welcome back. So today's video I'm going to be doing my update for the Beauty A to Z project. So this is a PANtastic Ladies Club Facebook group project and it was created by Jessica and Amanda. I'll make sure to have their channels linked below and a link to the PANtastic Ladies Club Facebook group if you'd like to go over there and join. And this project is where you choose a product for every letter of the alphabet. I was just coming down the stairs. I'm so out of breath. This update I can roll 4 things out. I feel like this project is always a really successful project for me. I might not finish everything every year, but I do feel like this is always a pretty successful project for me. And I love it. I think this is the 3rd year I'm doing this project and I still love it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start with the ones that I can roll out, then I will talk about the ones I've worked on over the last month. If I've missed anything, I'll make sure to leave it below, but without further ado, let's get into the update. So the first one I can roll out is for the letter A. I'm so excited that this is done. I finished the Alia Skin Australian Pink Clay Mask and I needed to get it done by the end of September. So it's now coming up to the end of May and I now have this done. I'm so glad it's finished. This would not be one I would get again, but at least it didn't go off on me before I was able to finish it. So I used it 4 times this update for a total of 13 uses overall. This wasn't completely new when I brought it into this project, but it's now done and I'm so excited. So the next one I can roll out is for the letter M, and I brought in the Molten Brown Delicious Rhubarb and Rose Shower Gel. This is another one of my favourites. I have only just discovered though, since using this, that this is another favourite of mine. I didn't think I was going to enjoy this, mainly because it has rose in it and I'm not a massive fan of rose scenty things. My skin loves them, but I'm not a massive fan of the smell of them. But this is definitely more overpowering of rhubarb, which I'm not complaining about. I really enjoyed this. I do love Molten Brown products. They are expensive, but I do think you get what you pay for. And they're just so beautiful. I will absolutely be buying more Molten Brown products. So I used it 8 times this update for a total of 9 uses overall and it is completely finished. This is the type of thing that I put on my wish list at Christmas for people to get me because it is a luxury, but it's a really nice product. I then have, for the letter N, the Nip and Fab Vitamin C Fix Cleanser. I'd made really good progress from when I started to use it. This was where I was last update, so I did think I would have this one done, and it is. This is okay. I found I got through it very fast though. It only took me 2 months to finish it, and I feel like with some cleansers I have, they can take me a lot longer. This is affordable. It is £12.95, but I think I'd rather pay a bit more for something that's going to last a bit longer. But yeah, it was okay, but not something I would get again. I'm actually using another one of these at the moment because I did have another one in my collection. So once I've got that one out, I won't have any more of these. So I used it 26 times this update for a total of 47 uses overall, and yeah, completely done. When I say 47 uses, it feels like I've actually used that quite a lot. Only took me 2 months. And then last but no means least, for the products I can roll out this month, I have the Polar External Snow Youthful Promise Cream. So this is a moisturiser and this was in 4p. Yeah, this was in 4p. I just wanted to double check. I wasn't a massive fan of this. Didn't like the smell of it. Yeah, I wasn't a massive fan of the smell of this. And also, it just didn't provide the hydration that my skin needs. So it won't be something I would get again. I'm not a massive fan of these Polar products, if I'm honest. Everything I've tried from them, I haven't been wowed by. I've used them, but I just haven't been wowed by them. I was here last update, so I did use quite a bit. I used it 8 times this update for a total of 15 uses overall. And yeah, I mean, this wouldn't have been full when I brought in, but yeah, 15 uses to finish that. So that is everything I can roll out. Really happy with the products I have rolled out, especially this one. This feels like a really good achievement to me because that was in another project and I can't think what project it was in, but it has felt like I've been working on that for a long time, so I'm happy to have that out. So now let's talk about the products that I am still working on. So for the letter B, I have the Beauty Crop BFF Brow Friends Forever Brow Gel. My goal for this is to reach halfway, and it's been on its side so you can't see exactly, but I did mark it and I am now here. So I haven't made a huge amount of progress, which is baffling really considering how much I've used it. I think the middle's about here, so could be next update, could be the update after that. I've used it 17 times this update for a total of 37 uses overall. This is taking me a long time to finish, but I am using it every day when I do my makeup. I put my tinted brow gel on and then I put this one over top. Wouldn't be something I would go out and get again, but it's in my collection, so I'm using it. I haven't marked any of these, by the way. I'm sorry. I'm in a bit of a rush today, so I'm not going to be able to go and mark them, but I will mark them when I do have a bit of time. So the next one I have is for the letter C, and I brought in the Cantu Nourishing Body Cream. And I can't see through this packaging, so I can't mark it anyway, but the way that I'm measuring this is just by how like thin it's getting, and I think this is a very, very thick product, so it's difficult to get out of the packaging, but I think I'm about here at the moment, so I do have a long way to go on this. But this is a really nice thick cream. It absorbs well. I do enjoy it. I don't know whether I would personally get it again. This is only $7.99 for this big size, so that is pretty good value. I have used it 5 times this update for a total of 11 uses overall. I'm using another body moisturiser at the moment as well, so it's not getting my sole focus, but I am using it. That is going to be in for a while. That could even be in till the end. The next product I have was something I started to work on this month, and it is the Elemis Pro Collagen Night Cream, and this is for E. I love this. I love this night cream. I love pretty much all Elemis products, if I'm honest, but I am really enjoying using this. I do think I might be able to have this one done by next update. Just looking at my progress here, I think I'm quite close to the bottom. I don't know if you're going to be able to see that. I have used it 12 times this update for a total of 12 uses, and yeah, really, really enjoying this. It is quite expensive, so again, this is another product that I would put on like a wish list at Christmas, but yeah, I mean, I would still buy this myself. So there is some products that I still haven't started to work on, so I'm not mentioning them in this video, but when I do start to use them, I will start to feature them in my video. The next thing I have is for J, and this is the Jojoba, I'm sure, I feel like I say that wrong every time, the Squalene Hand Cream. I really haven't focused on this at all, and I don't really have an excuse for it because, I mean, I have been off work at the beginning of May, and this is on my work desk, but I mean, I've also been working from home and I haven't reached for it. But I have used it 4 times, so I've got a total of 8 uses overall. I think I'm just not reaching for it because I'm just not enjoying it that much. It's not awful, but it's just not a hand cream I enjoy. I can't mark it, and when I squeeze it from the top, it's still, product is still coming out. So I do think there's an air bubble at some point in here. I'm working on it, it's not a favourite. I just don't feel like it absorbs into the skin fast enough for me. Like when I'm using a hand cream, I want something that's going to absorb pretty fast because I'm usually like typing or, you know, going to get something, and I just feel like this just takes forever to absorb in. The next thing I have is for the letter K. I haven't been saying actually, but unless I say otherwise, everything is in to finish. So the next thing I have is for the letter K, and I brought in my Kiko bronzer. This is the Ocean Feel bronzer in Warm Honey, and this one is in for 30 uses. And this is what it looks like. I still love this bronzer. I say it every time. It still smells okay, but I am starting to notice a little bit of a change in smell on it. It's just not as strong, but it's still okay. I've used it 6 times this update for a total of 18 uses overall, and I am starting to notice a difference. Like, it definitely feels like it's flattening out here at the top, but I do think that'll be in for a couple more updates because I'm working on a lot of makeup at the moment. I do feel a little bit overwhelmed at the minute with just the sheer amount of makeup I have in my projects, but I'm just trying to work with what I can at the minute, and if I don't have progress on some things, that's okay. I feel like I'm pretty harsh on myself sometimes, like, oh, I should at least have like 1 use on everything, but the reality of it is some things are just going to take a little bit longer than others, and I'm trying to work on things that might be easy to get out or things that are a long-term item, but I'm trying not to use everything at once. I'm trying to use at least like maybe 2 or 3 of items, even if I've got more in other projects. So at the minute I'm using 3 blushes, but I have a lot more blushes in projects. Hopefully that makes sense, but yeah, I'm just feeling a little bit overwhelmed at the minute, so I'm not being too harsh on myself if I haven't used something loads of times. I do think though, like I said, a couple of updates and that one will be out. The next thing I have is also another makeup product. This is for the letter O, and I brought in the Ordinary Serum Foundation, and my goal for this is to finish it, and I am here. So this is slow and steady, but I expected this because it took me 6 months to get from here to here, so I was expecting it to take half a year, if not maybe a little bit more. I don't love this. I'm wearing this today. It's 1 hour use, but it's definitely not a favourite. I've used it 5 times this update for a total of 13 uses overall, and yeah, like I said, this is going to be in for a while, but it'll feel really good to get my 3rd foundation out this year. That will feel really good. The next thing I have is for the letter S, and I brought in the Saturday Skin Wide Awake Brightening Eye Cream, and when I look through it still says I'm here. I'm just not going to mark this from now on. I think I'm just going to keep telling you how many times I've used it. So I've used it 15 times this update for a total of 43 uses overall, and this is a product I do enjoy, so this is going to be in I think for a while, because eye creams always take me a long time to finish, but I don't mind because I do enjoy it. The next thing I have is for the letter T, and I brought in the Ted Baker body spray, and I'm making pretty good progress on this. I did think I might have been able to have this out by next update, but again, this is on my work desk and I just haven't been using the product on my work desk for some reason. I'm going to try and make a conscious effort over the next month to use those products, but this is where I was and now I'm here. So again, like I said, I haven't marked things, but I could finish that if I really do try, but if not, I think again another couple of months and I'll have this one out. I've used it 6 times this update for a total of 48 uses overall. I need to focus on this one because I do also have another body spray in my 50 Shades of Yellow and Gold, so I would like to try and make a start on that one soon. So yeah, I'm hopeful in the next few months I will have that one out. And then last but no means least, this is another product I started over the last month, and it is for the letter Y, and I brought in the Fenty Beauty Blush Match Stick in Yacht Life. This is so pretty. So pretty. I'm really enjoying using this. So this is another product I think I brought in for 30 uses. Yes, I brought in for 30 uses. I'm up to 5. And yeah, really enjoy using this. I just put it on the back of my hand, then dip my brush into it and apply it that way, and I found that this works really well for this. Beautiful colour, really am enjoying this. I'm hoping I enjoy the highlighter as well, because I do have that, I just haven't used it yet. I haven't brought it into a project or anything, so I hope I enjoy the highlight as much as I enjoy this blush. So that is it. That is my update. I'm really sorry if it was a bit rushed, but I really am short on time today. But I really wanted to get this one filmed and edited and uploaded for you guys. So I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, and it means the absolute world to me if you could subscribe if you don't already. And until my next video, thank you for coming by. See you later.